A single father relinquished his first-class seat for a pair of twin girls, unaware that their mother owned the airline. It was supposed to be just another lengthy flight from New York to London. Single dad Max Thompson, a mechanic from Detroit, held his worn backpack as he gazed at his first-class boarding pass as if it were a golden ticket sent from above. A surprising upgrade. His first stroke of luck in what felt like ages. Max hadn't flown in years, not since his wife passed away 2 years prior. He was finally taking a short vacation after months of saving. It wasn't just about relaxation. It was about proving to himself that he was still allowed to live, to breathe, to smile. Just as Max settled into the plush first-class seat, he noticed them, a pair of twin girls, no older than 7, standing nervously near the aisle with heavy backpacks threatening to topple them over. Their nanny, flustered and juggling bags, was quietly arguing with a flight attendant. "Flight attendant, I'm so sorry, ma'am. The booking error left you with only one seat in economy, and the girls can't sit alone back there." Nanny, "But I can't leave them alone in first class either. Their mother will fire me if anything goes wrong." The girls looked exhausted. One clutched a stuffed rabbit as if it were a lifeline, while the other rubbed her eyes, fighting tears. Max didn't hesitate. "Max, I'll trade seats with them." Everyone turned to look at him. Nanny, "Sir, that's really not necessary." Max, "They need it more than I do." And just like that, Max surrendered the plush seat he'd barely warmed and walked back to economy, feeling no regret. The twins were ushered into first class, and the nanny, now near tears, mouthed a grateful thank you. Max didn't do it for recognition. He did it because that's what decent people do. He understood how hard it could be to fly alone with a child. Kindness, to him, was a currency more valuable than comfort. The flight was uneventful until landing. As passengers disembarked, a poised woman in a tailored navy suit stood near the gate, arms crossed, scanning the crowd. Her presence was magnetic. Woman, "Who is Max Thompson?" Max blinked, caught off guard, and stepped forward cautiously. "Max, that's me." She extended her hand, smiling in a way that only fully lit up once she recognized him. Woman, "I'm Amelia Grant, CEO of Sky Harbor Airlines and mother to those 2 little girls." Max froze. Max, "Look, ma'am." Amelia, "You gave up your first-class seat for my daughters. You didn't know who they were, and you still chose kindness." He shrugged, suddenly feeling self-conscious. Max, "It just felt like the right thing to do." She studied him for a moment, then pulled out her phone, tapped a few times, and handed him a card. Amelia, "You're flying first class for life on any airline under my company. If you ever need help, just call this number. That's my personal assistant." Max, "I can't accept that." Amelia, "You already did when you showed my daughters and me something important. Not everyone would give up luxury for strangers, but you did." Max stood there speechless as Amelia turned to leave, her daughters waving from behind her with sleepy smiles. In that quiet, humbling moment, Max didn't feel like just a tired mechanic anymore. He felt seen. He felt like the world still had room for people like him. Later, as he settled into his hotel room, his phone buzzed with an email confirmation. "Your next flight has been upgraded. First class forever." But more importantly, he carried something even greater, a reminder that small acts of compassion can resonate far beyond our imagination.